Hi guys! So this is actually the first time you're hearing my voice, so it's a bit weird for me. The reason you're hearing it is because I've always wanted to record a Q&A video because you guys always have so many questions for me, which I love, by the way, but since I'm really bad at drawing while answering questions, I thought I'd record a voiceover instead. I asked you to send me all your questions through an Instagram story a few days ago, and you sent so many. I don't think I'm going to be able to answer them all in this video, so I'm going to start by answering the most popular ones, and then I'm planning on making more Q&A videos in the future to answer all of them. So let's start. How do you juggle your full-time job and your illustration business? How do you normally spend your day? Well, first thing I want to say about this is that it's not easy at all because it's like having two jobs at the same time. Well, it's actually having two jobs at the same time. I have been working full-time as a project developer, so a programmer, for over a year now at a company in Milano, but I do not live in Milano. So before this whole COVID situation, it used to take me 2 hours to get there and 2 to get back home in the evening. So I used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and get back home at 8 in the evening. And to be honest, I was pretty tired and stressed all the time. Also, because in order to get to my place of work and to come back home, I had to take a bus, a train, and a subway. So, yeah, it was pretty stressful. But I managed to find the time to draw anyway, because it's something that always made me happy. I'd usually draw on the train when I was not sleeping because sometimes I was too tired to even draw, and also during my lunch break at work. Then sometimes also after dinner when I was not too tired. But now, with this whole COVID situation, I've been working from home since February, and I must say that remote working is totally my thing. I now wake up at 7:30 in the morning, so I can definitely get more sleep, cook breakfast, catch up on email and messages, and then usually I start drawing something new or continue drawing where I left off the day before. Then at 9 a.m. I start my project developer job and continue working until 1 p.m. Then I have 1 hour to have lunch and then back to work until 6 p.m. And during my 1 hour lunch break, I try to do different things depending on what I have to do that specific day. So sometimes I watch YouTube videos while I eat and then draw something. Sometimes I draw while I eat. Sometimes I go for a run and then eat while I work and things like that. And then after 6 p.m. I get back at drawing or maybe play some video games or go for a walk when it's warm outside. Then I have dinner and I usually watch a movie while drawing or I listen to podcasts, music or audiobooks, which I just found out I really love. And I'm definitely less stressed and more rested than I was before. And I'm really starting to feel like this is the life I want to have. Managing both my job as a programmer and my illustration business is still not easy. What helps me a lot and has helped me a lot until now is to plan everything beforehand. So I have weekly and monthly planners where I take notes of everything I have to do every day, and I usually try not to put too many tasks in one day. Otherwise, I'd end up feeling frustrated because I'm never able to get them all done. And the best advice I can give you if you plan everything as I do is to always try to stick to your plans. Do not procrastinate and try to complete the most annoying task first so you don't drag it on to the following days because you always leave it behind. That happened to me a lot. Oh, so this has been a long one. I promise it's the only one that is this long. How much time do you spend on a drawing? Well, I get this question a lot, and it really depends on how complex the illustration is. It can vary between 4 hours and 20, and its complexity is based primarily on how many characters are in the illustration, background or no background, if I have to draw the character with a full body or just head and shoulders, and things like that. So it really varies illustration to illustration, but one illustration never takes me less than 4 hours to complete, and usually not more than 20. How did you find your style? How can I discover my style in art to be exclusive? Well, this is a tough one because I don't think there's a direct answer to it, and I don't think I've found my style yet, actually. What I usually do and have always been doing is to try and learn from other artists as much as possible. When I started my account on Instagram, I had no idea the artist community could be so big and amazing. If I've improved so much in the past 3 years is because I always try and follow all the artists that inspire me to try out new things and to get out of my comfort zone. Because your comfort zone will kill you. If you stay there, you'll never improve and you'll never learn anything new. Well, it definitely can help staying in it when you don't feel inspired or when you don't want to think too much about what to draw next, and when you just want to draw whatever comes to your mind. But the important thing is that you realize that it is not forever and it's not going to be like that every day. Have you studied in school or college, or are you self-taught? I have studied at a university, actually, but I graduated in computer science and engineering, which has absolutely nothing to do with art whatsoever, I know. The thing is, I've always liked coding. I also studied computer science in high school, and then I decided to follow that path when enrolling into university. And I have to say, I really like it still. So as long as I can manage doing both jobs, I'll be very happy. I've always been drawing since I was very little. My dad and grandma taught me everything I know about traditional art. But yes, digitally speaking, I'm definitely self-taught. Everything I know about it, I've learned on the internet and also reading some books I found online. But remember, the most important thing is always to practice. You can read books and watch videos, but always practice what you're learning, otherwise nothing will stay in your head. Okay guys, so this was the last question because I'm about to finish my piece. I'm sorry if I was not able to answer all of your questions. I really thought I would have been able to at least answer more of them, but I'm trying to talk slowly since English is not my first language, and if I talk too fast I would end up slurring my words and you would not be able to understand anything anymore. But as I said before, I promise I'll make more Q&A videos or voiceover videos like this one, so I can answer them all. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked my drawing, since this was one of my first drawings with ink. And let me know if you have any suggestions for this type of videos, or if there's something you'd like to see more on my channel. Bye!